Hi everyone, hope you're well. This reading is for the current energies and what's coming up as we go into March and April 2025. As usual, if you're listening, then this message or parts of this message are for you. There's going to be quite a lot in today's video, so some bits may resonate more than others. I'm going to start with looking at the astrology. So our next Mercury retrograde shadow begins on the 1st of March. Retrograde is from the 15th of March to the 7th of April, and the retrograde finishes on the 26th of April. We've also got Venus retrograde from the 2nd of March to the 13th of April, and Mars retrograde right now on the 22nd of February, but going direct on the 24th of February. And Mars will be out of its retro shadow on the 21st of April. So these are all inner planets. So the retrogrades here don't represent huge setbacks or blockages. It's more to do with just little sort of niggles with day-to-day situations. So there'll be some delays, there'll be opportunities returning, but perhaps in a different way. There'll be some last-minute changes, new information coming up. There'll be connections and communication with people from the past. There will be second chances, and there'll be contact or news after delays. So all of the outer planets are direct at the moment. They actually go retrograde later in the year, but I'll talk about that a bit more later. So with these inner planets, they're all moving forwards by, I'd say, the last week of April. So that last week of April is really looking like a time of action and things coming together and opportunity, things falling into place, things that weren't quite ready to happen or move ahead before then, just suddenly it being the right time for those things and very easy to make things happen. So, that's the last week of April. Now, back to the outer planets. The second half of this year is all about the outer planets being retrograde. So these are the bigger things in life. We've got Pluto retrograde from the 5th of May to the 14th of October, Neptune retrograde from 1st of August to 11th of December, and Saturn retrograde from 13th of July to the 28th of November. So this second 6 months of the year, to me, looks like a time of adjusting to a new long-term situation. March-ish, kind of March, beginning of April is a time of shaking things up. And then September is kind of the new story. And this is also reflected in the eclipses. So we've got the first set of eclipses on the 14th of March and the 29th of April. And then the second set of eclipses this year on about the 7th of September and the 21st of September. So eclipses bring change, they bring revelations, breakthroughs, beginnings and endings, big changes. So, bear those dates in mind. I feel like the March ones are when things are getting shaken up, and then the September ones are when those things are really starting to settle and grow roots and take shape and become real and solid and more in line with your future. So that's all the astrology. Moving on now, before I get to the cards I've pulled in this picture, I was in Watkins bookshop yesterday and they have sample decks, and I just pulled a few cards from those decks, and I thought I'd share with you what they were because there could be something in this that helps you. So first card was curiosity, and this is especially in relation to talking to other people, conversations you have with other people. So be curious, try and find things out, ask questions, be interested, because new and helpful and like insightful information will come up through those conversations you have with other people. Second card was strength, and it wasn't the message about telling you to be strong and be strong through difficult experience. It was actually saying you are strength. You are strong. You don't have to be anything. Just a reminder that that is you. You are strong and you can handle and manage and thrive with whatever comes your way. And the third card was about trust. So it was all about trusting in what's happening in the background, trusting in the things that you can't see but are actually happening and will come to light in their own good time. And then when I left the bookshop, I was walking through Covent Garden and I saw a playing card upside down on the ground. And I've been getting this a lot lately. Sorry, excuse me. And turned it over, and it was the Eight of Diamonds. Now, diamonds are pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is that card with the master craftsman sort of building things with his pentacles and working away at his trade, which he's an expert at. So this card really acknowledges the sort of ongoing hard work you've put into something, the kind of relentless years of work you've done at just sticking with something and becoming knowledgeable and expert at something, and to really acknowledge that and be proud of that and know and be reminded what a strong foundation you have set for what comes next and what you've achieved. Others may not, sing your praises or recognize that, but it's just acknowledging that and asking you to as well. What you've built up and developed and created will really stand you in good stead for what's coming next. So onto this card reading. These are the cards I've pulled for us today. I'll go through each one, and I'll go through the crystals as well. I pulled a crystal for each card just to clarify the message. So first of all, on the left here, we've got the Four of Cups. This can be an offer of help and support from out of the blue when you're feeling stuck and dissatisfied with something. And this is usually emotionally, because cups are emotions. So something about what you have is not emotionally fulfilling, and you don't really know what to do or when to do something or how the situation's going to evolve to make you feel emotionally better. But then this hand of God comes in with a new cup, and someone new comes in or something new will open up for you. So see how he's looking down. It's just a matter of not missing this offer or opportunity because you're just stuck or fixated on what's not working. This can also be an offer of love. Cups is love. So really genuine offer of love or something that will be much more emotionally fulfilling than what you have now, which perhaps used to be, but just isn't anymore. And it may not come when you expect it or look how you expect it to. So just don't keep looking down. Keep your eyes up, keep them open, and be ready for this coming in. And the crystal I got with that is citrine. And it was saying, yes, you can trust this new offer or this new thing. It will bring you joy. It will bring you clarity. Okay, so then we've got the Hermit. So Major Arcana, really important card. This is saying to trust your inner voice and what you feel is right for you, no matter what the other voices around you are saying. And actually, it's saying to be private and just keep your cards close to your chest so that these other voices and opinions don't drown out or influence your own. This can also be spiritual protection during a difficult time. And Hermit is the Virgo card. So this is pointing towards Virgo timing, which is September, which is actually when the second set of eclipses I was talking about are. So that's a really significant time. This card can be about going through a psychological transition. So it's a time of meditation, reflection, taking time out, and then using the wisdom you gain and sharing that wisdom in your next steps. It's saying when you're not sure what to do, step back, step out, or step away so you can actually hear your inner voice and it's not being drowned out by all the other stuff going on around you. And excuse me, stone I pulled for the Hermit is Tiger's Eye. So again, that's about psychic protection. And it's a reminder that when you meditate, even if it's just sitting still for 5 minutes, that makes you a magnet. So visualize yourself as a magnet, attracting what is best for you and repelling what is not good for you. And again, I'm just being asked to say, keep things to yourself, because the more other people know, the more they can, maybe in a well-meaning way, but they can influence you, or they can interfere in a way that's going to cloud your own vision for yourself. Okay, and then we move on to the third card here, which is the Two of Pentacles. So 2 is always about a choice, and Pentacles is usually about work, like practical day-to-day things. So this could be a choice at work, or about a new job, or between 2 jobs, weighing up 2 options and making a decision. It's saying change is coming, so just be flexible, be open-minded. And like with that first card, it may not look exactly the way you think it will now. So just be prepared for what comes in. And the stone I got with 2 of Pentacles is the Moonstone. So it's saying when making the decision, you'll get guidance from dreams and signs and symbols like feathers and synchronicities. So pay attention to those. They are little messages. They are helping to point you in the right direction with this decision. So when you have to decide, go with the feeling. When you're making a decision, go by what feels right in your body. And I always ask myself, what gives me peace of mind? And that can help give some clarity as well. So I did pull another card to clarify that 2 of Pentacles a bit and got the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands represents good news. And that wand is about new growth. You can see those little shoots, like we're going into spring now, little new shoots on plants. So it's saying go with the choice for something that is new. It will bring in new, fresh energy, and it will lead to new growth. Okay, so that is our reading for now. I hope some of those messages were useful, and I'll talk again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.